What's up, YouTube? It's AJ Watt back to you guys with another figure unboxing review. This time of the brand new Mezco 112 Collective Deathstroke figure. Very excited to open up this figure. Canceled him from pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store, but saw him at my local comic book store and was like, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and pick him up because I've seen reviews of him and very interested in see how detailed he is. The articulation looks amazing. The only bad thing about it is I don't have a Batman figure to pose him next to. Probably won't get a Batman Mezco figure until maybe summertime when the tactical suit Batman comes out. But for now, we have the Mezco 112 Deathstroke over here. And you guys can see it comes with like the normal packaging we get from Mezco. It says on the top left, Deathstroke. Has kind of the Deathstroke logo right there in the center. Bottom it says DC. And then bottom left it says 112 Collective post plane display. On the side you get the 112 Collective logo again. And then when we go to the side over here, we get the Deathstroke images, all the accessories, serial number, and some cool pictures with the figure posed up as well right over here. That's very awesome. Bottom, just get your warning labels. Not much left on the left and right. Top it says 112 Collective post plane display, and then when you lift up the kind of the cardboard right up here, you can see the figure displayed as so, and it looks amazing. Let me go ahead and fix my settings for you guys too, also, so you guys can check it out a little bit better. So there we have the 112 Collective Deathstroke out of the packaging. So let's go ahead and open up this Deathstroke. Alright guys, so here I have the Deathstroke out of the packaging. Very impressed with this figure. Like how the paint is kind of like somewhat matted on the helmet, and you can kind of see some of his skin tone when you see the neck area. And then the cloth under it is done very cool. Does have very wide shoulders as well, but everything on it is fantastic. So let's go ahead and check out Deathstroke's accessories, and then we'll take a deeper look at Deathstroke himself. Alright guys, so for Deathstroke's first accessory, he comes with a right trigger finger hand, navy blue on kind of the glove part, and then when you reach the top of the palm, right up here, let me see if I can get the camera to focus in on it. There we go. You kind of see is kind of scraped on there. Let me see if I can better the autofocus. There we go. So you kind of see it is kind of battle damage right over here, kind of gray scratches. Then a little trigger finger right over there. Not really sculpted on the inside or anything. Then he comes with kind of a another trigger finger for the left hand. Kind of the same detailing. This one only has one scratch on it though, as you guys can see, or two scratches, my bad. Kind of see the bolts on each of the corners, which is pretty cool. And then he comes with a left and a right hand for holding his katana. So this is the left hand right over here. Very plain, and this is the right hand. So nothing special on those. Then he comes with a pistol right over here, kind of like a Glock looking color. It's black with a little bit of silver on the very top up here. Kind of see a little bit of gunmetal wash on the very top. Does have texturing on the handle as well, as you guys can see right there. And the clip is not removable as well, but it comes with an extra clip, which is this one right over here. And you can kind of see it does have a bullet at the very top, and it's painted very nicely. Then he comes with his sheath for his katana or sword, or whatever you want to call it, and then you'll just wrap this around his chest and his abdomen. So kind of like a leather look too as well, with a little bit of damage right over here. Pretty sick. Then it's kind of a brown leather. You can see some of those mold bolts right over here, which is pretty cool. Let me see if I could take off the plastic right now for you guys, so we can check it out. And those are his little pockets. Very nicely detailed, as if I might say so myself. You get two different browns, one for the pockets and then one for the straps. So I think that's pretty cool, and I like how they did a little bit of black on the inside of the stitching, and I like how the wrinkles are sculpted too. This one's a little bit done a little lazy, but hey, no big deal in my opinion. Very cool. Then he comes with this, I want to say this is an assault rifle, but I'm not sure at all, but it's painted very well. It has the Deathstroke colors. Doesn't have any like navy blue on it or anything like that, and this is not removable as well. Nice cool scope. I like the texturing right over here. The stock is done good. Stock has a little bit of damage, or the gunmetal wash around it, which is pretty cool. I think that's awesome. Gunmetal more right over here. Then he comes with this badass katana, which is, I like the design for this part right over here for the handling. That is awesome. This is like the first time I've ever seen a katana or sword like that. And you can see it does have like a little protective guard right over here at the very bottom. And it's not pointy either. Well, it is a little pointy, but not too pointy. But still very nice. Done in the kind of gunmetal, then the black, and then a little bit of orange right over here. None of the paint's bleeding or anything like that, so that is a huge plus. And the other plus is he comes with the Slade head sculpt, which is fantastic. You can see the wrinkles. The hair is done very, very well. The hair kind of has a little bit, it's kind of like gray for the kind of underneath, and then like kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if this is white. It looks yellow on the camera, but in person it's kind of like a cream color. Kind of see the wrinkles right over here too. Also, the eye patch is done very well. Got a little goatee right over here too as well, which is awesome. The eyes kind of looking up, so it's kind of like a menacing look. Very awesome. Very cool, and you can kind of see a little bit, kind of like the seams from where they sculpted it right up here on the top. Not very bothersome at all, to be honest. That happens with most figures, so really not tripping. And then he comes with, of course, the bag that we get with all Mezco figures. We get this bag, the 112 collective bag. And then he comes with his badass stand, which is very, very nice. Kind of done with a little kind of navy, it kind of looks purple, but it's navy blue. You can see a little crosshair going throughout it. It has Deathstroke's eye, and of course you would pop this out to put the to peg the stand into there. So this is kind of what we always get with each Mezco figure. So nothing's changed there. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at Deathstroke. Alright, so here we have a close-up of the masked Deathstroke right over here, or Deathstroke, whatever you want to say. And it's done very, very nice. Kind of has a little bit of black wash going throughout the whole helmet. You kind of see the eyes painted red, just like the comics, with the black outline. And the right side, it is kind of painted orange, has a little bit of damage with the silver. And then they did a nice job with the black paint kind of going throughout it, giving it a very dirty look. So that's very awesome. Then when you kind of look at it from the back and the side, you can see his neck, or his skin, which is pretty cool. And then right over here, we have the chest plate. And then with the straps going throughout the shoulders, You kind of see the paint job is done fantastic. The bolts right over here are a nice addition to that. It does have more scratches going throughout them. Has a little bit of more bolts right over here. Has the shotgun shells on the left side of his armor, or kind of like smoke grenades. It looked like smoke grenades actually, my bad. Then on the right, kind of have a kind of an empty shoulder piece. Does have more scratches with blue and orange and silver. Then when we go to the back, kind of still have that same armor going throughout it with all the scratches. And you can see the line work right over here on the insides, which is awesome. And then the straps look phenomenal too, as well as up here too also. Then when we get to the belt, it's done fantastic. You kind of see the black paint in the wrinkles, which really makes it stick out. Then you get some more of the dark brown for kind of the Velcro places, or the strap, or some more straps. Done pretty cool. Then it's kind of like a, I don't know if, to me this is kind of like a dark navy blue, the undershirt or the sleeved. And then when you get lower, it's kind of more, kind of like a lighter navy blue. Then it goes kind of like a blue right over here too. And you can see his holster for his hip, where you would place the pistol. It does have very well detailing on it for the straps and everything. Then when we get to the bottom, very nice Shin Guards. Then yeah, some like, this kind of restricts a little bit of the ankle articulation. These kind of boot guards right up here, but painted very well. It does have more little nods and everything. Straps right over here for the boots. And then bottom, he does have texturing at the bottom and just 2 peg holes. And they even painted the bottom very well in like a gunmetal color. So of course, Mezco would knock this out of the park for us. And in my opinion, whew, this is my first Deathstroke figure. I really wanted the Deathstroke figure from the Ark and Origins movie, but still don't know if I'm going to get that one, but this one is very nice. So let's go ahead and take a look into Deathstroke's articulation. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Deathstroke does have a little bit of abs right over here too, also underneath the torso and the belt armor, or the belt piece, and the chest armor. You can see it right over here. I don't know if it's a 4-pack or a 6-pack, but he does have some type of pack in there. Alright guys, so for Deathstroke's articulation, his head can look up about that much, pretty good amount, and looks down pretty good too, but kind of the neck piece kind of restricts a little bit. Does look left and right. It does have a head pivot left and right as well. Arms move forward and back, as well as outward that much. I don't think this piece moves at all, so be wary of that. Has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that move, let's see, about right there, so a little bit, pretty fair amount, just like a Marvel Legends figure. Hands rotate 360, as well as hinge down and up or side to side, however you have the peg. And for the upper diaphragm joint, let's see, I think it's just has an upper one that kind of crunches forward and back, and kind of pivots left and right. I don't know if it's 1 piece or 2 piece. I think I feel 2 pieces in there, but not too sure. But it does kind of pivots left and right, but the upper armor kind of restricts a little bit, but it does turn left and right just a tiny bit. Kicks up about that much, kicks back a little bit more, has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees that move very well. The feet hinge down a little bit and up, and does have a tiny bit of ankle, or does have a little bit of an ankle pivot, and the feet rotate 360 as well. So loaded with articulation as we get with all the Mezco figures. Let's go ahead and go do some size comparisons. So here he is next to the 112 Red Skull figure from Mezco, and Deathstroke stands a little bit taller than the Red Skull. And then here he is next to the 112 Wolverine figure, and Deathstroke does stand taller than that Wolverine figure. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Juggernaut series Wolverine figure, and of course Mezco does stand taller. The Mezco Deathstroke stands taller than that Wolverine. Alright guys, so here I have the 112 Collective Deathstroke all posed up for you guys. And man, this thing is so freaking awesome. I would recommend this figure. Definitely going to be picking up the stealth version of Deathstroke because I think that one looks pretty cool, especially because it's all black. So, like I said, this figure is probably a must get. Even if you're a Batman fan, go ahead and pick him up. Very nice addition to the collection. And then if you had that BVS Batman Mezco figure, this thing will like match perfect with that. So, go ahead and pick this guy up. So, anyways guys, thanks for watching this video. If you guys like my videos, go ahead and thumbs up and also subscribe. Follow my Instagram _AJ_Watt for toy news and toy pickups and toy picks. And go ahead and subscribe, and thank you guys for the 500 subscribers. Wouldn't have done that without you guys. Thank you guys for all the support, all the comments, and let me know what you guys think of this figure in the comment section below. Do you guys like him? Do you guys don't like him? Do like him? Think he's okay? Think he's awesome? Think he's missing accessories? Could have came with more accessories? Go ahead and give me guys your opinion. So once again guys, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great week.